Everybody in both Twitchland and YouTube Live. Hope you all are doing very well today. As you all know, this is a live event, so generally I'll give it a minute or two to wait for everyone to, get in, wait for people to come in, say hi, and all that stuff. So this is the part where I tell you you can check me out at at twitter.com/lore reloaded. I'm noticing a lot of my peers have more followers on Twitter than I do, so that makes me sad. So definitely check me out there if you haven't. I talk more about just my day-to-day life, about lore, even a little politics. So if you're more interested about me, not just the channel, definitely check it out there. Plus, sneak peeks of the videos I'm doing, just all kinds of fun. You can also go to facebook.com/lore reloaded, as well as twitch.tv/lore reloaded, which I will be doing a lot more of. I will also be doing a lot more of videos on Mixer and things, depending on how stuff goes. So we'll just have to see how that's going. Definitely let me know how the volume is, and if you guys can hear me good, and if everything's going really well. So we'll get started talking in just a minute. I'm just, again, waiting for people to catch up, see what's going on, how they are doing. So I'm going to say hi to a couple of people. First off, saying hi to Trek001, who specifically woke up to come in and say hi and hang out. So what's going on to Trek001? 14 Kalium, who says, oh my gosh, it's Spot. Whoever Spot is, I think he's talking about my cat, whose name is Pumpkin, in fact, not Spot. I'm doing well, and you? We got Where's the Tattoo by Don Juan. Apparently Sean Egan has joined as a new subscriber on YouTube. Thank you, Sean Egan. Thank you so much. So, we'll be talking about a couple of things today. Well, a couple of things. When I first started it out, I was going to talk about an article I saw that was done by who is it? Rock something? I forget. They're the ones that get a lot of stuff wrong. Anyway, I saw this article about how the USS Callister from Black Mirror just shows how horrific the Trek fandom is, and it really irritated me. But the more I watched it, the more I read it, the more I thought about it. I really don't think that's what the channel's going to be about. So we're not going to be talking about that today. What we are going to be talking about is USS Callister itself. And, was the guy evil? Is he creepy? What's going on? There will be spoilers for Black Mirror. So if you want to watch that, definitively don't watch this until you've, watched that. And, of course, your questions. So we can get into whatever questions, and this is a conversation, so whatever we talk about, we talk about. I'll be attempting to play Star Trek Online while we're talking. If that doesn't go well, then I'm just going to turn it off. I am horrific at this stuff. Also, last but not least, Sunday. This Sunday, we're going back to doing post shows of Star Trek Discovery all the way until the end of season 1. So if you're interested in that, definitely come hang out with me on Sundays. So, did I say Dark Mirror? Black Mirror. And Black Mirror is a Netflix show. And who hasn't seen Black Mirror is absolutely wonderful. If you have not seen Black Mirror and you have Netflix, you definitively need to. It's just really well written. It's dark. So if you don't like dark, definitely don't watch it there. But I enjoy it. 14 Kalium, if you have Netflix, go take a look at it. But so, let me give you the synopsis of Black Mirror USS Callister. So effectively, when it starts out, you see a captain coming onto the bridge, and he's in Space Fleet. And so it honestly is a very well done parody of the original series, in my opinion. And, it has all of the tropes and the evil bad guy who's just over the top. And then they're trying to hunt down this bad guy. Again, all of the Trek tropes that you can have. And then they defeat the guy. And at the end, the captain kisses the female crew. Which, again, just lovely play on Trek. And so the captain says exit game or in game, and you find out it's a virtual reality thing. He has something on his forehead, and he actually develops games. He's like this top tier developer, and in the actual Star Trek itself, not Star Trek, but Space Fleet, the VR, he's just this guy who really knows his stuff. He's very manly, he's very confident, and of course in real life he's not. He's a recluse. He's a genius and a recluse. He actually built the entire system. And so you're watching him, and as he interacts, again, he's socially inept to a major degree. And there's this girl, this new employee who comes to work for the company that he actually helped build, because again, he's the developer for the VR technology. And this is all, I'm doing this in a very quick pace just to catch you guys up. And so he's pretty weird and pretty awkward with her. He watches her. She seems to idolize him. She gets along with him because she just loves his code. She loves the VR system itself. And ultimately, he doesn't know how to interact with that. Someone actually likes him. And so, yeah, I'm going to start playing the game in a second. And so, at the end of the day, I believe she was drinking something, maybe, or eating something, but he gets a hold of one of her used items. She had been drinking something, and takes it home and scans it. And you see him work, you see him, again, going about his day, working and things, and the computer's scanning whatever her drink was, and it's loading. And then, at that point, when it's done, you see the person who was who was working for the business. She's actually in the game. She suddenly appears in the show that you were watching, right? Space Fleet. And she walks onto the bridge, and you see that he's not there, and the game is quote-unquote off. And you find out that all of these people were actually code that was taken from their DNA. He used their DNA to create them and put them in this game. And he forces them to play the game with him. And as long as they play the game, he doesn't do anything necessarily negative. They just have to love him. They have to watch him. They have to do all of this stuff. And then, sorry, I was double checking something. So then, as long as they play the game, they're fine. But he's pretty horrific to them if they don't play the game. And he is called an a-hole god, which I think is incredibly apt. He can take away their face and make them choke, even though they'll never die. He can turn them into space bugs. He can do all of this stuff to them. And he really treats them horrifically. The way the show is positioned, too, the way the show goes, is it makes him to be the ultimate bad guy, because he's just doing these things to these people. And it just gets worse and worse and worse. And it has some levity to it. There are some funny points. But for the most part, it's a pretty dark comedy. Not dark comedy, I'm sorry. Pretty dark story. So, taking a look at that, just considering that, is this guy being evil to these people that he's created? So, and you... because the question comes in when I'm playing a game, I'm thinking about it, and obviously it's creepy. It's not acceptable, especially since he's using real people. And at one point, he even, because one of the characters doesn't do what he wants, no matter what he does to him, so he finds a way to get his son, the character's son, into the game and kills the character's son in front of him. Now, it's not his actual son; it's Data. And that's my point. He's not technically doing anything to any of them. Now, he's definitely a horrific guy on the outside, because it's a complete and utter violation of their trust in their persons. But the way he treats those specific people in the game, the Data, is that actually wrong? And I want to know your guys' thoughts on that, because it got me to thinking, because I've played games where I have killed people, I've maimed people. There was a game, I think it was a Civilization game, where if you won, they would beg for their lives to not be destroyed. What do you guys think about that? What's your opinion on that? If you're being evil to someone in a game, to a piece of data, is it wrong? And if it's wrong, when does it stop being wrong? I just think that's interesting. I don't know if that's outside of the scope of what we do here. And if you guys want to talk about something else, I'm more than open to talk about something else. But that's just my thoughts. While I'm doing that, I am going to check what you guys were saying and then actually start playing Star Trek Online. Let's see. By the way, Laura, saw your Wolf 359 video, which was good. Reminded me when I did Wolf 359 as my history project at high school. Happy to send you a copy. I think you've told me that, Trek001. I'd be interested in seeing that. So definitely send it. Send it to james@lorereloaded.com. I'd love to take a look at it. I only started Dark Show. It didn't catch my interest. I like it. The show is crazy. I had to rewatch it to understand. Good evening from Miami. What's up, Miami? It is freezing. I'm here in Tennessee. It is freezing here as well. Not minus 13 like it is in Michigan, though, apparently. I think it's like 9 degrees where I live. Sci-Fi Sith Dan, how you doing in the house? Basically comes down to question of sentience. Are they alive or programs which working on certain algorithms? Laura question, if he wasn't a recluse, would he have the same personality? He's wrong if it's an exact duplicate with feelings and memories. So let's just hit these one by one. Basic comes down to a question of sentience. Are they alive or just programs working on certain algorithms? Kind of goes back to the measure of a man in The Next Generation. What is alive? Were those programs, and these programs were exact copies, basically clones in data form, were they alive? And if they are, what do we do with them, right? Basically, let's see, I read that one. Lore, if he wasn't a recluse, would he have the same personality? I think he would have. And you know what? Here's what frustrated me with that game, or with the reviews of this, is that a person of his type, who's a recluse, who doesn't know how to socially interact, who may have some psychopathic issues, while they may be more drawn to like sci-fi or things like that, it happens to people across the spectrum. So I don't know why people try to make fandoms or nerds this some kind of just horrible or weird or scary thing. And that's what's frustrating to me. So if he wasn't a recluse, I think he would still be that, just because he obviously had something wrong with him. He was not socially inept. So let's see. Blasted Heath says it's wrong if it's an exact duplicate with feelings and memories. Okay, so let me ask you this, Blasted Heath. Here's my question to you. So I play games with AI that learn and adapt to how I play. I mean, it's not on the level of what we see with McAllister, but there are games with algorithms that match what I play. And when I kill something, they go away. They stop existing. And their programming tells them they want to live. They want to destroy me before I can destroy them. So if they're more basic, I'll agree. But why do they not deserve rights that these advanced AI deserve? All right, so I'm going to play. I will actually be doing a DS9 one very, very shortly. And so I thought I'd play that. Where is that? That's in the Cardassians. So let's replay that. What if Captain Janeway and Voyager stayed in the Delta Quadrant in the Star Trek Voyager episode The 30s in Season 2? Would she, with a Federation of planet type of government or militaristic government type? That depends on if we look at what the writers really wanted, what they actually wanted to happen, what they wanted you to believe was going on, or if what realistically would have happened. I think that Janeway is a tragic character. I talked about this in tomorrow's video, in fact. I think Janeway is a tragic character who sees a lot of her crew die and can't handle it and breaks. I think if she had a chance to remake the Federation or stay there, that she probably would, but if she was the leader, it would not be the Federation in the Alpha Quadrant, that it would be more authoritarian to safeguard people.
The true way has stolen an orb, the obsidian orb.
Oh no!
Return after the war. Although we don't know for certain where they have taken it, we have been getting dozens of reports of raiders hitting civilian ships near the Badlands. Starfleet intelligence believes the raids are related to True-Way activity in that region.
Well, that's not good.
We know that area is a haven for smugglers and criminals of all types.
Let me know how the sound is.
Stands to reason that the True-Way are using it to avoid capture as well. They may even be using some of the Maquis bases that were abandoned before the Cardassian War. We believe that the Badlands are therefore the most likely place for the True-Way to be hiding the stolen ore. I know the Badlands are dangerous,
but I have to complete confidence in the
ship and her crew.
All right, yeah, today is the 25th birthday of Deep Space Nine. One of the reasons I'm doing this today, so yay, happy birthday. I was disappointed that they didn't at any point move that. And you guys can't hear the audio. That's funny. I wasn't talking because of the audio, and you guys can't hear it. That's not good. So you guys sit here and watch me watch it. What's up with that? Why would you watch me just watch it? Let me try to turn it up. Because I could hear it when I was playing. Everybody else, let me know if you can hear the audio. If you can't, I'll go and try to mess with it. But until then, let's see. I have a question between Deep Space Nine, Voyager, and movies. Particular equipment. Why did ships from Voyager and movie have better phaser rifles and equipment? I would say, but the ground battle in Deep Space Nine has the more basic and less reliable phaser rifles, so why do they think that is? They were set around a similar time. I would say that probably Deep Space Nine, when you saw the battles, because I'm assuming you're talking about Siege of AR 558, I think. I think it's AR 558. I would say that it's probably a resource issue. That's the reason why they're not able to have or get there. Simply because of the way the ability. You know, scarcity. The Federation is getting the living hell beat out of it, right? And so they take what they can get. Engaging transwarp. They take what... Or slipstream. They take what they can get in order to try to win. And that's why you don't see as advanced. Because, again, they just don't have the resources for it. Let's see. At Lore Reloaded, when are you going to go Romulan or TOS Trek on STO? Probably shortly. I'm going to start doing between the three. Unfortunately, I think the fleet has failed. I wanted to do a fleet, but I just don't think I have the time for it. I wish I did. But I got some ideas on how we can still have the fleet and have it work, and maybe I can just promote it and have a couple people who want to work with it. We're going to see how that goes. But I will be doing some Romulan and some the original series of this game coming up very, very shortly. Didn't the Voyager crew use phaser rifles when the Megavirus invaded? They did. A cool anime that kind of went into this meta-narrative of the rights of the fictional characters was Recreators. In its anime and video game characters are brought into the real world. You know, there's a guy I listen to, Anime Snob. And if you want to watch Anime Snob, he is... a jerk from the time go. And he seems incredibly intelligent. I hate that he's decided to take it. He talked about that. He said he didn't like it all that much. So, yeah, I mean, I don't know. It doesn't seem like you guys are all that interested in going further in that, so we don't have to. But I just got to thinking, when it comes to how he treated these people, because he punished them, he turned them into, going back to USS Callister, he punished them, he turned them into monsters, he would take away their ability to breathe, but they couldn't die. When one character wouldn't listen, he brought his son into the game and made him watch as he killed him. Was it wrong specifically to those characters? Everything is a violation of trust in the real world, but how he treated these characters, they're not real. It's an excellent show, and honestly, I love the ending. Ending is really well. And I don't, does it make me a monster that I sit back and I say, the way he treats these characters in the game itself, that I question that it may not be wrong. Now, ultimately, I land on that it is wrong. What he did was completely wrong, especially going back to the sentience, going back to the fact that these pieces of data can actually fill. They live in constant fear. but I still, am I a monster for even questioning it? You know, and again, that brings me back to all of the articles I see about the fandom of Trek, of how toxic it is and how horrible we are. And, you know, again, it's just an interesting conversation, I think. So what do you think the front lines of more important United Federation of Planets battle equipment had? I thought it was said in the background Deep Space Nine episode that they had elite teams with belt shields. I don't remember that at all. So I don't think they had belt shields. I never saw it. I never saw any canon that made me believe they had belt shields. Discovery is coming on. By the way, I mentioned this at the beginning, just so you know. We'll start doing post-shows starting Sunday. So as soon as it comes out, Anti-Trekker and I are going to watch it, and then we're going to come on and talk about it like we did for the last shows, and we'll be doing it until it's canceled. You may hate me for this, but I like Deep Space Nine and Voyager more than the Next Generation. I don't like Next because it can get very boring. I'm more of sci-fi fantasy and sci-fi action. I actually like Deep Space Nine more, too. I grew up on the Next Generation. I don't mind the Next Generation. I like it. I think it asks some good questions. Measure of a Man comes to mind. Drumhead. I think it asks some great questions. But I like Deep Space Nine better myself, too. Let's see. Trek 001. Glad Discovery is back. I need my Tilly fix. I like Tilly too, but I think you and me are in the what's the word I'm looking for? We're in the minority on that. As for the shielded soldiers, I think it was mentioned in the background. No, I don't remember that. You'll have to give me an exact episode, and I'd have to watch it. I don't remember that in the slightest, if I'm being honest. The Trek fandom is not any worse than other fandoms. There are some great people in it, some horrible people, and some sad people. That's with everything. It's not just fandoms. That's my thing. No matter what, you'll have bad, good, and, you know, whatever people. Right? Whether it's politics, whether it's, you know, sports, just whatever you want, you're going to have all kinds of people like this. And that's what frustrates me. I hate that about society, that we take a group of people and we say they are X. Because groups of people are never X. You may have people who are more prone to be an X, but the entirety of the people are not X. And when you do that, you make enemies and we're not able to talk to each other. Tilly is better than Rose from The Last Jedi. Oh, by far, Tilly is better than Rose. Michael Burnham is better than Rose from The Last Jedi. TBG. TBG. What does TBG stand for? I feel like I should know that. Is good for moral questions. DS9 puts those questions to the test with actions, and that's why I love it, and it makes people more flawed. I've said this before. I think Deep Space Nine is the best case scenario for humanity, and that's why I like it. I think it's as real as you can get and keep to what Roddenberry wanted. Okay, where am I going? Enterprise is excellent. Okay. Enterprise did have the best 2 minutes of Star Trek ever with Dark Universe opening sequence. I agree. I actually liked, I think it's Mirror Mirror, or it's Mirror Mirror. Should be. Or it's Dark Mirror. One or the other. I really like those 2 episodes. I think everybody loves those episodes. I've not met someone who didn't like those episodes, honestly. If you don't watch anything of Enterprise, watch those 2 episodes. Though it would make more sense if you watch those 2 episodes. It would bring it better together. We're beginning Jabberwocky, people. We're beginning. Mirror Darkly. That's the name of it. Into Mirror Darkly. We have arrived in the Bajoran system. We are, sir, detecting Cardassian warp signatures. It's true way. They are hailing us. Well, let's see what that's like. Adjutant General to Gul Kardec. He looks like a pirate.
Stolen property belonging to the true way. Lower your shields and prepare to be boarded.
So apparently I'm in orbit of Bajor. He has cut off communications. It's powering up weapons, sir. What are your orders? Well, what do you think? Let's keep weapons down and let's just have a pizza party. I mean, what do you think we're going to do? Can you do a post-Dominion War Alpha Quadrant power video? Would they work together after the war and form some type of Alpha High Governing Council? Sci-Fi Sith Dan, you're going to have to clarify that. I don't know what you're asking me to do.
Sarah's here.
Sarish!
In the orbit of Bajor. But how could they? Nerve. Sorry, I'm okay. I will borrow the Defiant and be there momentarily.
The Defiant's coming, y'all! Thanks, we will hold out as long as we can. Well, this is post-Dominion War. Technically, this ship should be able to hold out like a boss. Let's not go too fast. Because unlike other ships, this is a carrier. It's not necessarily meant to start. Now watch, I'm gonna die. I die so much in these games. I don't show that because it wouldn't make good. Yeah, this ship is not outfitted the way it's supposed to be. Boom! This is a lot better than I usually do. Like an Alpha Quadrant UN. Gotcha. There's the Defiant. Thanks for helping out. They didn't help
We're
out.
still in one piece. Let's teach these Cardis a lesson.
That's just racist. Let's teach these Cardis a lesson. I appreciate your zeal, Commander, but let's not get carried away. I mean, they're only, you know, in our space attacking our ships, so we should probably hold back, because that makes sense. By the way, if you're watching this on Twitch, which probably not, but if you're watching the backplay on Twitch, I am actually also on YouTube at youtube.com/Lore Reloaded. So the fact that I seem like a crazy person talking to myself isn't exactly so. Go, my minions! Attack, Peregrine fiends! Death to the Spoonheads. Man, just a couple of racists. I was really excited for Enterprise because while watching the original series, The Next Generation, others, I already wondered how the United Earth was going to get its start in the galactic stage. Yeah, it's unfortunate they didn't really get to that as much as they did. I think it would have been a lot cooler, had they done that. Wow! Wow, they destroyed my Peregrines like they did something wrong. Well, to be fair, I guess they were attacking them, so they did, in theory, do something wrong. Not technically, but it's about to be. It's been a long time just getting from there to here. It's been a long... Oh my god, it burns! Not in the face! Ow! But my time has finally cleared. I don't know the rest of this song, so I will make it up. And they're not gonna stay away from me. No, they're not gonna give it up. 'Cause I'm gonna die right now. Told you. Not the best at this game. I want to spend a week with Cadet Tilly on Risa. No, that's just unacceptable, Trek 001. I got faith of the heart. No one's gonna bend or break me. My wife's looking at me weird. Oh, Jesus Christ! Spawn kill for the win! Ah, get away! Get away, get away, get away, get away, get away! Ow, bad touch, bad touch, bad touch! Stop, 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 run away! I definitely don't do this while I'm recording, at all, ever. LOL, imagine broadcasting you singing on all frequencies while blowing the ship's tail. Yeah, a lot of people hate the Enterprise song. I love it so much. Do you love it more when I sing it? Well, what would you guys like me to sing if you don't like it? I mean, I don't know. I could do something. Da 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 da. Star Wars is cool. Da 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 da. Da, 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 da. See, my shields drop like nothing, man. This ship is a glass cannon. The Enterprise Siri intro sing didn't like. However, the Mirror art was great. Y'all didn't understand that. However, the Mirror Universe intro was great. I like the Mirror Universe intro as well. What's funny is that the intro for Enterprise was so generic. You could just plug and play other songs with it. It was so horrific. I forget the name of it, but it was like a pop song that they replaced it with. There's a video out on it. It's just excellent. Okay, y'all have too much of a fascination with Tilly, so I'm beginning to think that they were right when they said that our fandom was too toxic. I'm thinking maybe they had something there. Romulans were my favorite species. What's your opinion on The Last Jedi? I liked it, but I feel like it's a departure from its core. I actually did a review on it. I'm going to be putting all of the different movies together. I think that it's a great movie as long as you don't focus on, as long as you don't care about continuity, even within Disney's continuity, as long as you don't care that they've changed almost everything, or at least changed the Force, changed the way physics work, and changed how battle works. As long as you can let that go, it's a pretty good movie, because a lot of things they do in the Force, that's the last of them. Just in case. So, we'll take a second here. I think that the Force doesn't work the way it did. I think, even in the continuity of Disney, if you had the abilities you had in The Last Jedi during the Clone Wars, and you're telling me that these Jedi Masters didn't figure this out, they would have won the Clone Wars. The way hyperspace, faster than light works, I'm not sure why they didn't take 6 ships and just ram it into both Death Stars to win the game. I've listened to Jeremy Johns, who brings up good point that they point that out in the original movies, that if you use hyperspace and you run into something, it's a bad day. But still, you would think someone would figure that out. The Clone Wars should have been won by the Republic based on The Last Jedi. The Rebel era should have been won way a lot easier based on The Last Jedi. I think it just breaks the movies. As long as you don't mind it breaking the movies, it's not a bad time. Though, like everyone else, I'm going to point out when they are on the Slaver planet, or whatever it is, the planet of bad guys, that's pretty heavy-handed and unnecessary. Though I did like the Thief. I thought that he brought some great dimension to it. His discussions about how both sides are paying these people to make weapons, and it's all a machine. It's all cyclical. He even says at the end, don't worry, they blow you up, you blow them up, world keeps on spinning. I thought that was excellent. No, the Defiant model in Star Trek Online is definitely a glass cannon. The Akira is a glass cannon, or I don't know how to equip it. Might be both, or it might just be I can't equip it. Beam me down, Anna Maria. Star Wars is a broken husk. The ship they used in The Last Jedi was huge to its kinetic force, was massive. First Poi Leia, LOL, Venator class suicide cruiser. I love Venator ships. Venator are just awesome. I don't know what about the Venator, but I love Venator class. I'd take a Venator class ship over a Dreadnought any day. I just absolutely love those. I was about to ask why the sound has gone, then I find the headphones are unplugged. LOL, so you think it's a POS? I don't think it's a POS. I think that The Last Jedi is the Discovery equivalent of Star Wars. I think it's different. DJ should have been Hondo. Maybe. I like DJ, though. I like DJ a lot. There's, for those who are big Star Wars fans, I really love Star Wars, too. There's Ezra, who is in Star Wars Rebels. There's a discussion that's Ezra, and I think that'd be excellent. I'd love for him to be Ezra. I know people are going to hate that, but I would absolutely love for him to be Ezra. So let's talk to Vedic Kryn and see what she has to say.
How may I help you?
Here's how you may help me. I am here to return the orb to the temple, or temple, as they say in Latin.
Wonderful. The prophets have smiled upon us this day. What was lost has been returned to us. You have done a great service. service for the Bajoran people today, and we are most grateful.
So, is it just me, or doesn't she sound a little, shall we say, inebriated? Wonderful. The prophets have smiled upon us this day.
Please, place the orb upon the altar.
Oh, I'll place the orb upon the altar, Vedic Kryn. I'll do it. So it's a POS lore, just say it, or in other words, the Emperor probably do it. Hey, you looking forward to Discovery this Sunday on All Access, says Admiral Solval. Talked about that. We will be doing a post-show. I will say the show has been getting steadily better. Especially when it's ensemble and it's not Michael Burnham. I am really looking forward to it if they can keep this ensemble thing. I would love the focus to be on Lorca, honestly. But I'm sure people will call me a sexist and a racist for that. Whoa! Woo!
The service rendered is not the service desired. What does not belong cannot be returned.
Okay.
What has been returned does not belong. We must travel backwards.
When we gaze in the mirror, we see our faces as others do, but reversed.
Your task abides. You have recovered an orb. Now you must return it.
Well, I had the weirdest dream.
Yes, you must return.
And you were there. And you were there. And you were there. Misogynist Nazi pig, actually, I'm told. Wow, what a weird dream. Kryn is a Vedic after all, a religious leader, so she is kind of fanatic. So all religious leaders are fanatical then. That's interesting. Oh, I guess I need to go talk to Kryn again, don't I? In Legends, it was pointed out that ramming a ship into a planet in hyperspace could be devastating. In the original, A New Hope, it was pointed out that that's devastating. So, I can see that being devastating. Only reason I say this is because he pulled a Hondo on the good guys, and bringing back an old favorite would have been cool. I don't want them bringing back. Every time they bring back old favorites from the original Star Wars, they either kill them off or destroy their character, assassinate them. So if they want to create new characters and not kill off all of the old characters, I'd be okay with that. That's just me. Back to Deep Space Nine, chat. I think one of the best episodes was Once More Into the Breach. Kor nearly winds up an old man without dignity, but ends up dying as a captain of a Klingon ship and in battle. Yeah, I agree.
I would be honored to know what the prophets shared with you, if you are willing. Sometimes their visions can be very confusing, and I have some experience interpreting them.
Oh man, she sounds like Kai Wynn. It was very cryptic, but they seem to suggest that this is not their orb, that I must return it to elsewhere.
Elsewhere? But it is an orb of the prophets. Where else could it belong? Unless... Are you familiar with the so-called mirror universe?
I am not.
I know very little about it myself, but there is a book on that table over there, describing his experiences. Perhaps it can guide you.
Okay, so she sits here and she says, I can interpret it for you. You tell her, oh, I got no idea. Why don't you read a book? Okay. And it's funny because the Mirror Universe book just happens to be way on the opposite side. It's just sitting there, because that's what happens in real life. Could be shields make most ramming not work, or they're more prone to becoming fanatic. So you're telling me, what's going on, the right gamers? So you're sitting here telling me that they didn't have the ships that were chasing the rebellion didn't have its shields up. Seriously? All right. Yeah, y'all forgive me if I just bypass that. We believe this orb is from the Mirror Universe. We think it can pass through an anomaly we found earlier.
Be careful. The Mirror Universe is known to be more treacherous than our universe. And you will be cut off from any support here.
I'll be cut off. So you're not going to send any ships to help, and I can't send any backup or anything. It's just like, all right, so you got to go to the mirror universe. We know how to get there. We know how to send ships there. We're only going to send you and no way to get back with us. So God be with you. And I'm going to go have me some Jumja. What is it? Jumja stick? Yeah, a Jumja stick. Room.
Sarah's here. What is your...
So let's look before we continue on. I agree with you on that. Han and Luke have already been killed off and kind of sucks. Well, there's some spoilers for you, but it's been out for a while. Ooh, someone just joined. So if you just joined, congratulations. Welcome to being a lore apprentice. The new Star Wars movies are nothing but blah, blah, blah. I'm not going to read that. Well, for that one, I think it caused said Lightspeed ship was larger than most of the ships that got destroyed. As for the Supremacy, I don't know. It's just inconsistent. They should have been able to They should have been able to win the Clone Wars with other ships. They should have been able to win the Civil War, the Rebellion Civil War is what it's called, by ramming ships. If you can now ram ships at light speed into planets in Star Wars to destroy them, why build Death Stars at all? That's another good point I didn't even think about. Yeah, why wouldn't they just build like suicide ships or things like that and then just use that to destroy planets? How do you defend against that, though, you know? Could the ship have rammed the First Order vessel because it was traveling at light speed and not sublight, as mentioned in Han in the... I mean, it was traveling at light speed, and it rammed it at light speed. Could the ship have rammed the First Order vessel because it was traveling... Oh, to get past the shields. I see what you're saying, Trek 01. So could the ship have rammed it because it's going into hyperspace, so it bypasses the shields? That makes a good point, because that's how they did it in The Force Awakens. But then, why can it bypass shields but not actual matter? Is it just something about the shields that you can get past? One last, and then I'll continue on. Two last, and then I'll continue on. Lore makes the Death Star so bad, but if they could just hyperspace ram it with like old Trade Federation ships, the Rebel would win the war. That's what I'm saying. Brewmonk's in the house up on my Twitch. What's going on, Brewmonk's? Talking to most people on YouTube, but you welcome to be in my Twitch, brother. Have you heard of the fanfiction website... Username Sith Dan on it. Sci-fi, I don't know that. If so, you could check it out. Some of my stories inspired by Stargate. I'll take a look at it. I'll take a look at your website. If you could, comment on this video once it goes live for me so that I can remember, but I'll take a look at it.
Acknowledge. Keep comm lines open as long as possible.
Alright, I'll keep them open.
Limited intelligence on the mirror universe. But from what we know, it appears the Terran rebellion spread from Terok Nor, eventually forming a new empire. The Terran Empire has reoccupied Bajor. I believe this Captain Lita is the administrator of the Bajor sector.
Okay. Yeah, they rebuilt the Terran Empire in Star Trek Online. Which is fine, but the Terran Empire has all of the abilities and all of the ships that the Federation has, or Starfleet has. That doesn't make a lot of sense to me, since they just started back in the 24th century. So I don't know how they jump-started.
Gul Haneri of the Torn, Chief Tactical Advisor to Gul Kardec of the True Way. You are not welcome here. Lower your shields and prepare for
You're not welcome here. Lower your shields. We'll be fine. Yeah, that's gonna happen. I'll just lower my shields. I'm not welcome here. I'm sure you won't do anything bad to me.
I believe Gul Kardec must have used the orb from the mirror universe to somehow create the anomaly leading back there.
I think it was an alternate Terran Empire that never fell.
The Terran Empire. Stay on your guard. They are probably expecting you.
No, this is the Terran Empire from the Deep Space Nine series. It specifically says that. This isn't an alternate universe. This is the mirror universe where they rebuilt and set their headquarters on Bajor. Oh, who we fighting? I hear combat, which always makes me nervous. Ah, there it is. Light 'em up, boys!
Warning. Ship is under attack.
Ow, why am I getting attacked? Long live the Federation!
Target's shield has failed.
Yay! Now we run away. This is the part of the game where I play cat and mouse and run away, letting my pawns do the killing. We didn't start the fire. No, we didn't start it, but we tried to fight it. We didn't start the fire. Decka, 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 decka. Burn them to hash! Can you play different episodes in Star Trek Online? I'm a new player, level 30, Federation Tactical with the Galaxy class. What episode would you like me to play? If you guys want me to play a different episode, I'm happy to, but I need to know what episode that is that you want me to play. Twitching it out like a boss, says Brewmonth. Sir, I believe we could activate the portal by bombarding it with tachyon radiation. This is a bad idea. Just because the prophets say to return it, doesn't mean we're going to return it. This has bad idea written all over it. Well, it's been almost 40 years, Lore, so I can see them reverse engineering some of the ships, but not all of them for sure. I'll agree. Yeah, I guess I didn't take into... I guess I didn't take that into account. Okay, this is bad. Bye. What is bad? If you'll tell me what's bad, I'll try to fix it, but I'm not sure what you're talking about. Where am I going? What am I supposed to do? Bombard the portal with tachyon read. Oh, here it is. That's true. They could have if they had spies and Prime spying on shipbuilding, which the Terran Empire would do. It's sad to see Smiley go down that route, but I guess it makes sense. Alright, y'all ready to see me die for real? Because this is going to be... Yeah, I have a bad feeling about this. I have a bad feeling about this too. I was wondering if I could switch between stories, but I'm also on the Xbox. I can switch between stories. It's based on what rank you are, what your level is. I don't know if you can on Xbox. That I don't know. That... I am not powerful enough. Hey, Brewmux, do me a favor, if you could. Go to the Perfect World Twitch and tell me if I'm actually on there as well. Because I may or may not be on there, and I haven't checked. Let me go. No, I don't think I'm on there right now. Alright. Enter portal. Bad idea. So I'm just going to go over there and I'm going to be like, hey guys, can you want this orb back? Can we be friends?
Greetings. I am Captain Leto of the Terran Empire.
Hello, nurse.
Pleasure it is to have visitors from your universe. When Gulkar Dek said you might be wrong, I didn't really believe him. But I couldn't afford to take a chance. Surrender. And I will guarantee safety.
We will never surrender. Honestly, this is the time it's like, hey, here's the orb. Send it out in airlock. And go back in. Then you've done your job. That's all you got to do. It's like, hey, we found this orb. Transport it outside. Whatever you want to do with it is on you. We're going back. Are you planning to do more Stargate Universe videos? I am doing an entire series. If you have seen the series or are caught up with it, can you do a series video list on each major power like the Tari, humans, or Earth? I'd be happy to, and I can. Answer hail? Yeah, I just did that.
What a pity. We could have had so much fun together. And now, I have to destroy you.
You can try. She will. There's no try on this. She will. Where'd my guys go? I hate that it does that. Alright, so go kill something. How about you go kill this frigate? Do it. I'll make more guys for you in a second. That's right. Bring the heat! And they're dead. They're all dead. Make more? I didn't like the movie either, but I do like the series. I didn't like the movie of Stargate, but I do like the series. Push the button, Frank! Push the button! The Tannan Empire is no match for the Imperium of Man. Fear the God Emperor. That is true. That is absolutely true. Alright. This is what we call kiting. When you let your minions take care of it. And you sit back. And you know what? That deserves a song. Let's go fly a kite up to the highest height. Let's go fly a kite. Would love to see a future where dozens of 304 battlecruisers are protecting a future Earth that has Stargate as public knowledge. That would be interesting. Especially given that type of shit. And to see what they do with the technology that has been given to them. I think that would be very interesting to see as well. I concur. See, here's the thing I don't get about evil with that. Oh, wow, they are just destroying them. You can be evil, you can be Mirror Universe, and not get off, not become aroused that people are dying, right? It is possible to be evil and not just be a masochist. Oh, this is not going to go well for me. I can already tell. Need a fresh idea for a villain, though. Perhaps something like the Yuuzhan Vong from Star Wars. Alright, I'm about to die. I am gonna die. Why am I not firing? Fire on him, please! Thank you! I'm glad that we could wait for my shields to go down before we actually started firing, but, you know. Of course they're failing. Why wouldn't they fail? Run away! Ah, no, I can do it. I can make it. I'm gonna be fine. I'm gonna be fine. I got this. I got this. Run away. Run away. Keep running. It's okay. See? Perfect. Abandoned ship. Yeah, I should have abandoned ship. Need a fresh eye. Da-da-da. Aren't they undying like the Yuuzhan Vong? I don't really look at them like that. Need more DACA. He did. Are you running any mods on this? I don't know what mods are you specifically. I'm gonna guess no, since I don't know what mods you could run on an MMORPG. We need the Protoss from StarCraft and Star Trek. Be curious to see what the Federation or even the Terran Empire would do. I don't know. Wow, that thing makes a lot of noise. Probably try to make first contact with them. Be their friends. That's what I'd do. Alright guys, after this I'll probably be ending it, so if you have any questions let me know. I'm going to sit right back here until I got all of my boys ready. Defend me. What are you doing? Come back. Don't go get yourself killed yet. Alright, ready? Wait for it. Wait for it. Attack! For the Empire! Attack him. Kill him. That is right. Never see it coming, boys. Ha ha ha! I am everything, you are nothing. I am greatness, you are evil. I could draw him away. Hull integrity below. Run away! This is frustrating. Lore Reloaded. I have to wonder how hyperspace works in Star Wars now, because if you can run into things light speed, why aren't ships blowing up? That's my thing. That's what I'm saying. They should have won the Clone Wars. They should have won the Rebellion era. When hitting small particles, or heaven forbid, micrometrics, as far as I know, they do not have deflector shields in Star Wars. That's a good point. I didn't think about that. Of course, Star Wars is science fantasy and not science fiction, so a lot of that can be written away. All right, I'm going to try this one more time. Be evil, depend on how you act and how people are the moment you do it, because if you meet or are evil, it's vegetarian, you eat people, you're not evil, but I just love a monster. Okay. Could you do a video on mid to late 21st century Tari? Sure. Alright, here we go. You guys ready? Oh, his stuff is still down. Usually they heal up by now. Who's it? What? Oh, no, that's just me. Don't you heal. Don't you do it. Oh, good. They're already going to attack. Alright, well, let's do this. Light him up, boys! Like the 4th of July. Oh! It burns! Yeah, I need to get out of range of that other ship. Oh, no. Bad touch. Bad touch. Bad touch. Well, then bring rear shields back on, boyos. Happy New Year to you, too, Epic00. Oh, I almost got him. This is going to be it. We're going to win. That's right. We are everything, they're nothing. Jesus Christ, what is that? Concord class. The hell do I have a Concord class? Alright. Pull back. Oh, I gotta do my dance. Got some money to do a dance. By the way, guys, you can always support me by doing super chats like Epic00. It is how I make my bread. This is how I make a living. Definitely help me out by doing that. And don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Apparently I got Concord help me out here. Alright, let's do this. Attack! I am everything, you are nothing. Light him up. Light him up. Dance time, says Brewmonks over on Twitch. Thank you. I like my beard. I'll actually probably be cutting it tomorrow though. May the Trek Force be with you. May the Trek Force be with you as well, the Trek gamers. The ISS Fortuna. How am I still getting hit? Run away! Run away! Kill them! Oh wait, they're losing. Alright, let's go. We run this place. That's right. I am everything, you are nothing. That's right. Who beat them? Who beat them? Dance to. Alright, let's warp to Bajor. I'm sure they're going to be friendly with me too. So I'm just going to beam down there. Because I'm sure they don't have tech that watches it. My ship does need more Kyber crystals. I will agree with that. What ship doesn't need more Kyber crystals, though? I mean, if we're being honest with ourselves. We have arrived on Bajor in the Mirror Universe. From what I've been able to pick up on comm chatter, Bajor was reconquered by the Terran Empire and has occupied them. Don't you mean liberated, since they were, you know, Originally? Whoa! Hey there, friends! Can I talk to you about the wonders of the true way? Ow. Do you like the possible altered universe future from the sci-fi series Stargate? I think it's more realistic than any Trek. Alright. Hey guys, don't mind us. We're just in strange clothing with guns.
What do you want? I'm very busy.
Well, I'm walking up to you with what is effectively automatic rifles for the 24th century in different clothing, and just killed quite a few soldiers who were apparently on your side. So I've come to ask you directions to the loot.
I don't even know if I'm supposed to be talking to you. You don't look like Terran Empire.
Yes, I'm not.
First week on the job.
I'm not Terran
You
Empire.
get months more training, but Commander Kuba says he needs every Terran Empire member on the streets, especially the Bajoran ones. He thinks it will pacify them to see Bajorans on their force. I thought this was going to be a great job. I get to help my friends and neighbors and serve the community, but now my foreign friends see me as a traitor, and the Terrans see me as a spy.
Okay, why are we having this conversation? Again, nothing but rifles. Okay.
Gul Kardec was right. You are formidable, but pitifully predictable. Terran forces attack the invaders. I want them alive.
Okay, those two things aren't... Okay. You're predictable. Hey, we're going to return these... We're going to sit here and return this orb. So, are you okay with that? I knew you would come here to return the orb. Yep. That's what I said. Apparently I can't bring security forces with me, which makes no sense.
Guards! Guards!
Okay. Run away! Oh, I don't want to read on the other universe. What I want to do... Whoa! Come over here. No, I don't want to talk to a temple priest. Defeat Terran reinforcements. Oh. Well, that's unfortunate. Okay. Ow! Oh, hey, guys! I swear to you! When you're out in the cold, feeling lonely and so cold. Wait, Bajor is Necromunda. She is House Eshor. Okay. First rule of video games. People will always suddenly talk to you about their life problems without prompting. That is so true. I don't think there'll ever be a open world Stargate. No. I don't think Stargate has a good enough following for that.
We will meet again.
You!
Soon.
You have interfered with my plans for the last time!
Okay. Well, if you're just going to stand right there with love, you could check out some of my Stargate stories. Sci-fi, we've already talked about that. I'll definitely do it. Put a comment after this video so I'm aware of it. As I said, I don't think anyone would be successful. That's not to say I don't wish it would be successful. I just don't think it will. I'm about to die, though, so I'm going to go hide behind something. Ah! Don't follow me. That's not how this works. Yep. One dude. I've slaughtered countless Terran Empire, but one guy. You know, y'all can help me at any time. Do a video on Species 8472 beating the Borg. Yeah, everyone's dead. That's fantastic. This is going to be one of those missions. So this will be the last one, guys. So if you have any questions or anything you want me to talk about, you definitively need to let me know. Yeah, incapped. I am incapped. Let's see. Let me look at one quick thing here. All right. Sorry, tech priests don't work with flesh bags. That's true. Tech priests don't work with flesh bags. All right. Why can't I beam down security officers? My ship is still there. This isn't the entirety of the Legends security forces. All right. Did they cancel Dark Matter? They also canceled Dark Matter, which has Stargate writers and actors. I didn't know that. All right. Ow. What the hell is that? Oh, that's frequency remodulation. Ow! Ow, 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 ow. Run away. Kill him! Kill him while I run away. Oh yeah, we got him. We got him. He's ours. He's ours. That's right. Ah! Run away! Run away in the water! Run away out of the water! Yes!
Stop! Fighting is not permitted here.
The plot thickens.
Not your affair.
The changelings did it. Oh, now we have to fight him again? He's like, Gall Masset, take 2. Couldn't beat Gall de Sec in part 1, so this is going to be unfortunate. Kill him! Yeah, it was like mercenary bad guy. What you need is Black Templars, Space Marines with heavy metal blasting from the heavens. That's what I do need. I need to... Maybe I'll send that to Starfleet. Ah! Don't you use your tentacle thingies on me. This is a tentacle thingy. No. Ah! It's going through my head. Oh my god. That looks painful. Oh, he is slowly killing my people. I need to go help my people. Don't worry. There you go. There you go. You're healed. Go kill him. You're healed. Go kill him. Killjoys is good to do with some of the same writers. Oh, by the way, this Saturday, I'm going to be having on a community guy from this game. He's going to be playing it with me. So that should be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to that. It'll be done on my Twitch as well as YouTube. I'm going to be hanging out, talking about Star Trek Online, talking about, you know, the good and the bad of the game, doing some giveaways. So if you play this game, I think that'll be fun. Pretty sure that the Terran Bajor isn't supposed to... I mean, if you look at that, yeah. Ow, that just looks so painful. I could see why that could incapacitate me. Help me! No, you're going to get killed by him. Just come help me and I'll help the others. Come here. Come here. Come here, Kryn. Who's the good Kryn? Who's the good Kryn? Yep, see, now we're both dead, Kryn. You suck. Alright, I'm going to go save him. Alina! You're our only hope. Kryn's dead. Okay, go kill him, Alina. Oh, he's already dead. Ah, and he came back. We should have just respawned. Ow. I'm going to respawn if he kills me. Alright, Kryn. Kryn. You let him die, Kryn. Ow! We'll bring Kryn back. Alright, yeah, let's just all respawn and try this again. My money is on the pack leads coming out on top. You're right. The pack leads will come out on top. I'm pretty sure the Terran Bajor isn't supposed to believe in the prophets. I think we discussed that. Yeah, I said that a minute ago. I mean, again, look at that. Is that one of their priests, or what's going on there? All right. Here we go. Here we go. All right. We can do this. For the Empire! I don't know why I just sat there and remodulated my shields. Because, you know, that's what you do. You remodulate shields when fighting a changeling. Alright, surround him, people. Surround him. If you surround him, he dies faster. Fact. No, no, no. Don't you come towards me. That's a bad changeling. Death to the Cardassians of this universe. Why, yes. Yes, death to the Cardassians. That is astute. Ow! Stop hurting my people. And stop following me. It's creepy. The hell, did he just trip? That's funny. Use force choke. Do a barrel roll. Right now I feel like I'm Spoonie 1 doing a live wire. As entertaining as that is. Summary execution helps the morale a lot. That is true. That's what I do. Alright. Oh, I thought Kryn was dead. No, no, get away. Get away. Bad touch. That's a bad goal, Kardak. Wow, this game's a lot easier when you just run. Oh, oh, no. Bad, bad, bad. I wish there was a way to break out of that. Maybe there is. Maybe it's that button. Oh, get back, get back, get back. Oh my god! Whoops, sorry. He has a third form? At Laurel Reloaded, who do you think is the most advanced group in Star Trek that does not use magic? That'd be the Voth. The Voth would be the most advanced. What happened to Kryn? Oh no! Ow, 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 ow! Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Bad touch. Bad touch. Live, Kryn! Live! Ow, ow, ow. Can you stop? I'm sitting here trying to get these guys to kill you. Live, Aline! Elisa! Oh, great, Kryn. Great job. 10 out of 10. Glad you're on the team, bud. Where's Kolez? Oh, there he is. How does this guy have, like, a third form? That's crap. That's frustrating. I'll be honest. Love that guy just chilling on the... Was there a guy just chilling on the beach? I'm going to have to go back and look. Yeah, Species 8472 is just missing. You know, tomorrow I'm doing a video on how I think Janeway is a horrific villain that is directly responsible. Yeah, look at all these people walking around. That is directly responsible for all of the assimilations and blood that the Borg. She helped them when she didn't need to. Look at all these people. It's like New York City. Yeah, that's a changeling. Changeling. So what? Who doesn't see changelings? You think I care? Honey Badger don't care. All right, for the Horde. Alright, you know, we all don't have to stand in one place where he could easily, Okay, stop moving to me. Can we continue to have him surrounded? Is that okay? Can we do that? Ow! Okay, seriously, you people suck at this. I'm getting a whole new crew after this. There's no way. This guy... Stop. Stop. Settle an argument. Have the Saurians ever been shown on the movie or TV show? from Twitch. I don't think they have. I don't remember seeing them. Try using your buffs. I was using my buffs, unless there's something I'm not doing correctly. No one cares about the crazy Federation guy. Is Star Trek Online canon? It is considered soft canon. That is to say that they say that they're canon until the shows show them not to be. I'm okay with that, but it's honestly not alpha canon. I blame Janeway for a great many things. I do too. Chem throwers might be a better choice. Don Juan, it could have cost them an arm and a leg to do something like that, right? I don't know what you're responding to. No one cares about the crazy Federation guy. All right. Are there more buffs I'm not using? No, there's no more buffs. Yeah, I can't get anything else, I don't think. Yeah. That is stupid to be soft canon. Shake my head. Yeah, but you know, here's the thing. The shows don't really interact with Star Trek Online as much, I don't think. And so that's why they say that. One of the buttons on the side shows you what buffs you've got unlocked. One of the buttons on the side shows you what button. I mean, these are the buffs I got unlocked right here, unless there's more buffs that I don't know about. All right. Maybe, hold on. Yeah, there's nothing here, unless I'm missing something, guys. Improve flank damage. Can't choose these. I've already chosen what I got here. I can't choose those. Click the pulsating green dots on the progress bar on the buff screen. Click the pulsating green dot. You know, you can get upset with me. You can yell at me all you want. It's not going to make me understand. Click on the pulsating green dots. So, if I go to my... Click on the pulsating green dots on the progress bar on the buff screen. First, you're going to have to tell me what the buff screen is. Okay, so these are the pulsating green dots. Gotcha. I'm with you now. Ah, okay. Tactical officer. But none of these are for ground. Oh, this one's for ground. I like where you're going with this. I see. I like you, Jay Murderface. All right, this skill increases your ability to resist incoming control effects. Device. This skill increases the effectiveness of most consumable. I don't use consumables, so that's going to be what we're going to select. All right, so now, Mr. I'm going to scream at you. I'm choosing them. I hit select. I choose OK. Nothing happens. How do I fix that? Personally, I think Janeway is unfit to be a captain and should have been put in jail for some of her actions. How do you view her? I view her as a tragic character. I think that she was a person who shouldn't have been in command. I think that she did a lot of things to get people killed, and then that destroyed her, and ultimately she was willing to destroy everyone else's lives to save those lives specifically. And then J. Rod Murderface, guy who yelled at me, says, "Huh, that's odd. So where is it? Huh? What's up? J. Rod. J. Rod. Where we at, J. Rod? I gotta be doing something wrong. It's gotta be on my side." Yeah, it's not letting me pick anything. That's weird. Maybe because I'm in a battle. Alright, let's try it one more time. Why do I always have tactical people? Because I'm not the best at playing this game. I just play it as a casual. As a filthy casual. That's why I always have them. I need to diversify. Josh Kong says, I always need help, but I don't think I need help with this. Stop pulling me to you. I don't like it. Bad touch. Boom! If he has a fourth firm, God help me if he has a fourth. Alright, let's go help Vedekrin. Just keep running around him, hit and run tactics. That's exactly what I'm going to do. Speak to Vedekrin.
Thank you. I feel much better. But a changeling? Here, we only have stories. In any event, what was the purpose?
Wow, she sounds exactly like her counterpart, and is as gentle.
The orb of possibilities? But that was lost decades ago, during the first occupation of Bajor. However did you come by it? Never mind.
Okay, I guess I'm going to take it back. Or I just did. Oh, let's look at you.
Greetings. Do you seek the wisdom of the prophets?
No. Investigate Gul Kardek's pad. Okay. So, the changeling is just sitting there, and he's like, alright, I have come to do battle. Let me set my pad right here.
I have run into some complications. Namely, some agents have interfered with my plans.
Brumux just hosted me, because the Brumux are awesome. Yeah!
They have returned it to the Bajorans by now. Fortunately, the anomaly remains stable. I was able to retreat to the Mirror Universe, where I have taken shelter with my Terran allies. However, I believe they are waiting for my return. Therefore, I need you to meet with Dumatsu Khan at the facility in the Devo system in my stead. Coordinates are attached.
Okay. Alright, let's place the orb. Let's do it. Da-da-da-da. Now we get to talk to the alternate universe. Maybe. Yeah, aren't these going to be like crazy or angry or something?
We are most grateful. We had thought the orb lost forever. You have restored the balance.
Your enemies lie in wait. They want to prevent your return.
But we shall restore the balance, as you did.
You have returned our orb. Now you must return.
Whoa, bad touch, guy. I wonder who the envoy is. LOL, for a while I thought it was Daniels who become corrupted after those. I don't know. I honestly don't know who the envoy is. And no one, if you know, don't put it in there. I'm going to delete it. Because I want it to be a secret. Or I want it to be a surprise. So apparently we return back to the good Bajor? The Bajor that doesn't have raining? What's up with this guy? He's still sitting here. It's like, hey dude. You are very chill in the Mirror Universe. Can I just say, I mean, nothing stops your day. I mean, seriously, there was a lot of death and crying, and it was just crazy, and you just did a good job. So I just want to say, you are probably a coward, but Mirror you? Yeah. I'll take him for a beer anytime. Anyway, good day, man. Good talking to you. Alright. Get me out of here, legend. It's morn. Finished. Alright, guys. So that was me just hanging out, playing with you guys. I'll probably have different stuff next Geek Breakdown. I'm going to be trying to do things almost every day. For those who are new to the channel, used to, back in the day, I would do a video, I would do a game every day, and I would just hang out with you guys and talk about whatever you want to talk about. And I really miss those days, but I can't do it on YouTube. I think that would be too many alerts, and I think a lot of my subscribers might get upset at that. So I'm gonna start doing it on Twitch and Mixer. Geek Breakdown will always be done on YouTube and will always be done on Twitch, and will just be an official show that I do. And I'll also be doing the Sunday show for Absolutely Sure. That's on YouTube. Star Trek, the Saturday show will be on YouTube as well. But all other days, I am going to be doing other shows eventually, and it'll be done on Mixer probably. So mixer.com/lore reloaded. Make sure you get alerts. If you don't want to do that, check me out on Twitter, because if I'm using anything else, I let everyone know on Twitter. And, you know, kind of like I said before, don't forget to... How did I leave? Yeah, I hit exit right there. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. And, guys, I'm going to see you on the next Lore Reloaded. But now for the really weird part, where I just sit here for a few minutes because I got to wait for it to update. Thrown the angle I saw, I thought it was a tail. Not afraid to admit I was wrong. Okay, I don't know what you're talking about specifically. I know you keep talking about the hologram. I don't know where that's from. But I'm going to sit here a second. And by the way, guys, I always have a great night. And the right gamers, you got to get on this show, sir and madam. You guys got to come on the show and hang out and talk with me. Because you guys did a video. I'm going to upload that video soon. But you guys got to come on and we just got to have a chat. Yep. And now I got to wait for that to catch up so the right gamers see it. See, this is just, it's just a horrible circle. Just an absolute horrible circle. Just keeps on twisting.